we developed the industry's first Brand Ambassador of the Year Award program in February. We invited the event agency community to nominate their best event staffers. Each nomination had to include specific information on each person's professional background, their event staffing accomplishments, and actual examples of their extraordinary efforts, and why they embody what a Brand Ambassador of the Year should be. At this time, I'd like to invite Jay Lenstrom to join me on stage while Dan sets things up. Jay, come on up. Round of applause for Jay, please.
So nominations came in from across the country in March, and after a judging in early April by our editors and some industry heads of operations, 10 brand ambassadors were selected as the first class to be inducted with you tonight. Shiftgig flew them all out here tonight, and so for the first time, we'd like to ask you to put your hands together as we invite to the X Award stage the 2017 Brand Ambassadors of the Year.
So, please put your hands together, and guys, you can come on up. Courtney Adams, Jason Carey, Johnny Demetrison, Jose Durazo, Kenneth Fisher, Shelby Johnson, Tamazi Jordan, D'Angelo Townsell, Lisa Spolstra, and Madison Walsh.
Thank you very much for your tremendous support for this award. I, due to Dan and Carrie, have been put right before the toast. So I've got two things we're going to say. And one is about the life of a BA, and the other one is about the respect they need from all of us, and I think they get it. I know many of you I've worked with, and you've been BAs. I was a BA as well. I was hired when I was 20 years old to be a campus rep for Miller Brewing Company. I was an accountant at the time. I worked 3 weeks on it, quit, and joined Miller. So that is a great opportunity for BAs to find jobs out here in this room tonight or with many, many clients. I know that over the last 25 years, I've worked with a number of agencies and Fortune 500 brands, coming up with ideas just like these award-winning programs here. Probably not that good. But there are a number of ideas, and a lot of them had BAs, but not everyone had a BA program. But it was a production crews, it was models, it was costume characters and all of that. And today, this room, it's billions of dollars is being spent in this marketplace around these BAs. And it's the most important for the people. It's a people business, and you guys know that. We're very proud of it. So you hire people for the Olympics and South by Southwest and festivals and all of these events. And those are the glamour gigs. But they're not the gigs that you start at when you're a BA. You start as a fifth man on a group of 5, sleeping on the floor of a cheap hotel, eating fast food, and then a client shows up for a 5 a.m. setup. Is that right? And then you do that again for 28 more days. And you really fall in love with this business of marketing. You pocket your per diem and make a little bit more money. But it's a life-changing experience, and it has been for everyone in this room. That is the life of a BA. But it's also important to know that they need respect. 2 years ago, I left the agency business and I went to a tech company that was designed to help BAs get jobs better. And then I met Shiftgig. It's a 5-year-old company, and their mission is to connect people to millions of shifts. They're at about 400,000 shifts right now and rising from there. So that's what our BA business is about. They're in the gig economy across a number of verticals like hospitality and hotels and so forth. But the BA business that we work in is really, really powerful. So they work with technology, algorithms that bring it all together for us in data science. And that allows us for that perfect match that you all embrace. The best talent with the best agencies that are in this room, with the best brands to really bring these projects to life, and then we try to pay them on time too. That's really important. So with that, we get to the third point, and that's a toast. I've been doing this a long time. I've known these guys for 15 years. It's an emotional time to see these people finally recognized. So we saw them last November at Event Tech. And I asked Dan and Carrie, Eddie was with me, said, what about an award for this business? Well, being as they are, they looked at each other, smiled. Carrie said, hell yes. Dan said something I will not repeat. But they said that has never been done before and we're going to do it this year. And somehow this team pulled this together in 3 or 4 short months. So grab a drink, grab a glass, guess we'll imagine one. And on behalf of 230 people at Shiftgig, on behalf of every person in this room, and on behalf of the millions of people that have called themselves a BA at one time or another, I'd like to propose a toast to the true heroes of this industry and the best BAs in the United States. Woo! Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Johnny, quick photo. Come on back up here, Johnny.
He's really good.
Congratulations once again, which takes us into the second half of our program, and we are moving on with the Best Multicultural Event Campaign.